Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Happy New Year. Happy 2023. Let me be one of the first to wish you a great new year. And so let's talk about the new year, about what to expect. Well, first of all, many of the big trading firms and thought leaders are saying that it's very likely that we end up with an official recession if we're not already there. And also that inflation might still have some hurdles, even if the Fed continues to raise rates, albeit at a slower pace. So probably this year will be a lot of the same. And that can be really, really great for option traders, just oscillating volatility, giving us lots of opportunities to put on some short-term option trades. Now, that said, as you know, one of my favorite trades is the earnings trade, and we're sort of on the cusp of that. It's sort of crunch time before the earnings announcement storm. So here, just pulling up a simple Thinkorswim calendar, we see today after the close, there's just one earning on minor stock. The rest of this week, there's a couple here or there. Next week, we see the banks start to release earnings. We have a couple notable ones that folks will be watching, including we've got Bank of America here, JP Morgan, and we've got the airlines also, Citigroup, Delta Airlines. And so that's sort of the unofficial start of earnings season, but I would say that it really doesn't come into play until about here, the week starting January 23rd. That's where we just see a massive, massive amount of earnings announcements. So we're going to start watching those for a couple of reasons. One is because the earnings that are announced this time around are going to give us a lot of guidance as to what may happen with the overall economy and thus the overall market going into 2023. And it'll also give us opportunities to when we start trading earnings, which the big week for that is, again, going to be January 23rd, that we're going to have a little bit of a background from watching the earnings that did come out to give us some guidance to what might happen when there's a whole glut of earnings and there's a lot of earnings trading to be done. So that's what we're watching right now. This is Dan Passarelli. Hope that helps. Trade smart and have a great 2023.